just shows further commitment to our student athletes that hey, we're all in. We're committed to providing them with the best of the best in every area of their journey while they're here at Clemson, whether it's academics, facilities, coaching staff, whatever. So it's just a great day, a special day, and I don't have any doubt this facility is gonna house a lot of great teams over the many years to come in this program.
It certainly seems like it's more than just a practice facility on days that are rainy or difficult to go outside.
Well, it's a training facility. It's going to enhance our off season, our strength conditioning. As I said, our camps. It's a huge part of our recruiting. There's just a lot that this facility is going to represent. It's limitless, and you're never going to miss a day. We're probably missing about 14 days a year on average, as far as where there's just nothing you can do. We can go full speed in here every single day. And then the other thing, sometimes, like in fall, we all know how hot it is here in the fall, and you're preparing your team and you prepare them in the heat. But maybe, right when you're trying to get their legs back and you're getting them ready for that first game, to be able to bring them inside a time or two to help them recover from what they've been through in camp. That's going to be, and practice full speed. That's another thing that'll be very beneficial.
Can you talk about how, recruiting standpoint, especially on the playing field, a lot of schools?
Well, again, when recruits come on your campus, young people, and I got 3 of them that live in my house, it's all about what they see, what they smell, what they hear. And, so in fact, we don't even have all the graphics. There's going to be a lot of graphics in here. That wow factor is a big part of it. And when you walk in this facility, you go, wow. We didn't need all this. As far as just it's like when you go buy a car, you can jump in a car, and some of them you go, okay, this is going to work, man. It's going to get me where I need to go, and that's fine. Some of them you get in and you go, wow. Well, that's what this is. This has got a wow factor to it, and when recruits come on your campus, you have that factor, but again, it just further demonstrates this university's commitment to competing to be the best. Because if our competition is providing these type of resources and we're not, well, you're not on a level playing field. So we're still not quite there, but we're closing the gap, and this facility is a big step in the right direction.
How big a factor was it in getting ready for the bowl game and playing in an indoor stadium?
Well, it was huge.
There?
It was huge. The surface, first of all, is exactly what we played on, and so to be able to run around on this surface and to be able to play inside, lighting, that's not something that you're used to. A roof over the top, and it certainly was a big part of and not that it won the game for us, but it helped level the playing field from a preparation standpoint, and I just think it was big. It brought a lot of focus to our practices because we had some really nasty weather several of those days getting ready for the bowls, and you do what you got to do, but to be able to bring your team inside and have that good focus and full speed type work on a good surface was huge for us. For our kickers to be able to kick off of this surface was big. Came down to a kick in the end, and one of the last things we did those last couple days is we did a lot of kicking in here. Just getting comfortable with the surface, and it was big.
I'm guessing you can't punt in here?
Well, we can punt. Those lights are expensive, but I can't hit it. But Pinion can. He hits it just right. He'll hit that roof. But what we can do is we can get all, because we can punt it far enough to where we can get all of our coverage and return work done. But as far as just them letting it loose, all these doors, you push a button, they all go up. So if we have a bad day or raining or whatever, all they get, they can stand in a covered area and launch balls, out to the field. And then there'll be a net in here that we can kick into as well. But it's just great in every regard.
year?
I don't know if y'all have had a chance to walk around yet and see everything, but you know, we're actually going to make a pro player little locker room up top there. There's a big area. We're going to put some lockers in there and NFL logos and TVs, and that's going to be an area when our former players come back. You know, they've got their own space, because we had a ton of our guys are on this campus right now. A lot of our players, and you know, they're in your building, but sometimes they don't want to be down there in the locker room with the younger guys, so they'll have their own place to go. And I think again, it just shows them that, hey, we're committed, you know, to the guys that are here, the guys that are coming, and the guys that when they leave and have a chance to come back, you know, we're still giving back to them, and hopefully that continues to build the bridges that we want to have from a relationship standpoint with our former players.
It'd be pretty nice to have on Pro Day coming up too, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, that's such a critical day for these guys, and what they're. And I'll never forget standing on this field in 2010 when C.J. Spiller, a top 10 pick, because we were out in the indoor track and ran the 40s and did the things that we could do, but then it was time to go work out. Drills, you know, catching balls, you know, planting, cutting, blocking, and you know, the scouts almost canceled it that day. Some of you media guys were here. I mean, it was a typhoon. I mean, it was pouring, and our guys came out here and they made the best of it, which is the mentality that we want to have in our program. But I stood under a little golf umbrella with John Fox watching CJ, and you know, and I just thought right then, man, it sure would be nice if we had if we could have provided a better you know, opportunity for them to perform at their peak level, and because that's what some of the top programs have. And again, this is where we want to be one of those programs. And so it'll be great for our pro day and clinics and recruiting and, you know, a lot of different things. We'll get a lot of use out of it.